What is up, guys? We are back for part 2 of this how to beat Badlands video. Also, quick tip before we start the video: try to space out the towers as much as possible. One, so that way, and if you watched my first part, I suggested that you do I suggest that you do Molten. If you did something harder than that, this is especially why you need to space them out. But the first reason is that way you can place more towers. Uh so because you'll have more room in a way. And the second reason why you should probably space out your towers is because, again, if you're doing golden or fallen, then there will be tanks on this. And with the tanks, they will throw bricks at the towers, which will stun them, if you guys didn't know. But anyways, if you space them out, he won't be able to hit as many, so there will still be a good amount of attacks going at him. Rather, if you have a bunch of towers clumped up together, and then he uses a brick on one of them, then it's going to hit all of them, and pretty much all your towers are going to get stunned. So, don't place them too close together. I'm going to put a commander right here for these outlaws. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side in just a sec. Because the outlaws are really good, but they kind of fire slowly. So we want them to fire as fast as possible. Just so that way we can have a lot of attacks really fast, because these guys, again, fire very slowly, but do a ton of damage. In fact, at max, they do 290 damage per hit. So they're pretty good. Call of Arms really helps on them with especially when they're at max, because then you're doing like 290 damage about, I'd say, about every 1.5 seconds. So I mean 290. If I said 250, I don't know. But basically, like I said in the last video, just spam minigunners and spam outlaws. Now, I pretty much have them. I have the max amount of outlaws because you can only have 10 on the map at one time. So keep that in mind, that there is a limit. So I'm just gonna spam minigunners now, which the good thing about minigunners is that, as far as I know, unless they updated it and changed it, there's no max limit for minigunners. Also, what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna put, okay, yep, I have 20 troops. So we're gonna delete this guy right there, as weird as that sounds. We're gonna take less help, actually. And we're going to put, even though I said not to do this, I'm going to put a minigunner in the middle, because I could only put one tower. So, yeah, basically try to avoid putting towers in the middle at all costs. But, if you have, if it's gonna make it unbalanced, then you can put one in the middle, just to make it more balanced. But we should probably use our Call of Arms right now, so that way we can drill through these guys. Same thing over here. So that's what I'm gonna do, so that way we can drill through them. And bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, Commander also helps in this. I forgot to mention that, but Commander really helps in this. So I'm actually gonna upgrade these. I'm gonna upgrade the Cowboys, because I have enough for the third upgrade. So I'm just gonna upgrade them all like that. And now we'll be pretty good. Basically, also, if you're doing Golden or Fallen, I'm not sure about Golden, but there is a zombie called Templar. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure if he's in Golden mode. I think he would be, because Summoners are in Gold mode, I think. I haven't played Gold mode in a while, so I only think. But yeah. So you're gonna want fast fire rate towers for them, because damage will only do 2 damage at max to them. Which I'm assuming would be outlaws or something as strong as them for 2 damage. So you're gonna have to keep that in mind. But yeah, just keep that in mind if you're doing Fallen and Gold mode. you're gonna want fast fire rate towers. One tower that would probably work good here might be Crook Boss, because at max it does fire pretty fast. About as, in my opinion, about as fast as a level 2 minigunner. So about that fast, maybe a little bit faster. So you're gonna want those. And also they'll spawn mafias and crooks in, which, I mean, the error with those is that for some reason military bases and military and mafias slash crooks only go this way. I don't know why that is, but at least you'll be getting extra help over here. I mean, with that, with tanks or any other military, and then the crooks slash mafias, I mean, there you can have extra help because they'll spawn in, but then they'll die. So it will go back to even every once in a while. So, I mean, there you can have extra. That doesn't really matter as much. But can we all just admit that this looks extremely epic? Can we just all admit that it looks extremely epic? Because I think that looks extremely epic. Also, this skin, I think that level 4 actually fires slower than level 5. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong though, so that's kind of weird. But we also have a minigun over here. I forgot about that. We'll upgrade him later, but we don't need any help over there right now, so it's not necessary. But we are just pretty much just upgrade everything to the max if possible once you get to around where we are. If you can get everything to max by the time that you get to the last wave, then you should have a pretty good chance. Even if you don't, you should have a pretty good chance as long as you have a lot of towers on the board that are pretty decent and you have a lot of people. So if you have those, then you should be able to do this. Also, this just looks epic in my opinion. I don't know why. But basically we have 2 minigunners on each side. I would have placed more, but again, outlaws are a lot. So we had to place those. Same thing. And cowboys, I needed to farm the money with them, so I couldn't really do much there. But what I kind of find funny is that this minigunner right here has pretty much every status effect in the game affected on him right now. So that's actually kind of funny. But basically, I believe all my towers except the, well, actually, I was gonna say all my towers except the outlaws, commanders, and cowboys are maxed. But then I realized that that's still a lot of towers that aren't maxed. So scratch that. We have a speedy boss, so that could be a bit of problem, but not much of one. So we defeated that one. I think we already defeated the one over here too, so that's good. Oh wait, nope, we didn't. He's right there. Now he's dead, I think, though. So that's good. So we have one max commander. Now we just need to get the other one max. Because, like I said, we're going to want the minigun. I mean, the outlaws. I was gonna say the minigunners. The outlaws going as fast as they possibly can shoot. So that way we can do a ton of damage extremely fast. So we're gonna do that. We have a ton of minigunners over here. I don't know why we do, seeing that this is kind of the worst spot in the map to put them. No offense to these people if you're watching the video. No offense to the virus. Yeah, no offense to the virus. If you're watching this video, that isn't really a good spot to put minigunners. But okay, it still is help, and I'll accept it. But basically, we have the commanders max now. Now we just gotta max out the cowboys. And since we want it to be probably as even as possible, I'm just leveling them up one at a time. So that way it'll be even. Yeah. Blue Dragon's making a video apparently. This is part 2. It got too long. Oh well. But basically, we're just going to max this right there. Also, shout out to these guys if you're watching the video for helping me with this. I mean, I don't think I could have done a solo with this because this is honestly a pretty hard map, and honestly, I know that I'm a very high level. I'm level 168, but I've never actually soloed a map on any mode. um, yeah, I've never soloed any. But yeah. Okay. But basically, we're just gonna keep upgrading as much stuff as possible. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't like this. I don't like level 3 of the wall, which is why I just kind of skip it, and I just save up for both level 3 and 4 combined. Because in my opinion, it's not really worth it because it adds on to the fire rate, meaning that he'll fire even slower. And it's only plus 80 damage. And yes, that does sound like a lot. But honestly, it really isn't, in my opinion. Because, I mean, it just kind of isn't worth it, in my opinion. For example, I accidentally just bought that, so that's not good. So we're just gonna have to save up for the fourth one. Because the fourth one gives you plus 100 damage, and then plus 80 is 180 damage. So in other words, you're getting a lot of damage there. So that's worth it. But the other ones, the just level 3 alone, I don't really think that's worth it. Also, we have some crook bosses which I suggested, so that's pretty awesome. But we need to save for about 18,000 cash, so that way we can get both of these up, and then we should be good with this one. We're at 12,000, so that's good. Hopefully we won't have to do a part 3 of this, but from what it's looking like, we might have to. So that's not good. Also you can level these up in any order. You don't have to level them up by the order you place them, just to let you know. It won't affect the red box, and plus, even if it did, you've already gotten them placed. So it isn't really much to worry about. But yeah, also, does anyone like my Valentine's skin on my outlaw? I actually find it pretty awesome, especially at max, because it looks extremely cool. Yeah. Also, we have some turrets over here. That's pretty awesome. We also have a DJ. I don't think we really need that, but okay, it does boost the range, so I'll take it. Anyways, we're just gonna upgrade this again. He comes out of both. He comes out of both, dude. There are two of every zombie on this map. So there will be 2 bosses. Oh no, he says. But I think we're actually gonna have to make a part 3, unfortunately. I was hoping that we could just wrap this up in part 2, but we don't have enough time, so that's not good. We're just gonna make another part 3. Part 3 is going to be extremely short. I'll leave a link to it down below in the first part and this part once it comes out. But everybody, hope you enjoyed part 2. If you guys did, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, or you want some more Roblox Tower Defense Simulator, and I will catch you all in part 3. Everybody, bye!